And sitting pretty, sitting pretty, sitting pretty, sitting pretty.
Why can't keeping it real be classy? Okay. Why can't keeping it real be let me hold my peace and let me move on? Why can't keeping it real be, you know what? They may have done that, but I'm going to respect them and move forward. Why can't that be keeping it real?
Right.
Hey everybody, my name is Tracy, owner and founder of Trace Your Life Coaching. If you yearn to live powerfully, purposely, and prosperously, I can help you. I've been transformed and aligned with my purpose and will be honored to help you align with yours. I help those who yearn to love their life, free from fear and the restrictions of others. I coach privately or in group sessions, in person or remotely. You can find me on Facebook at Trace Zen, my website traceyourlife.com, or give me a call at 480-788-8735 to book your session.
Who's the boss here? No.
Welcome to episode 3 of season 2. Can y'all translate for me?
Season 2.
Episode 2.
No, we in the building. Deuces. It's episode 3, season 2.
Yeah, I just said it backwards.
It already flipped. We just haven't flipped it yet.
You was at it.
You were there when we flipped to season 2.
When we celebrated Latricia's birthday.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You were there.
You were there.
We on a whole new season.
You were
Yes.
You have too much in your brain, girl.
It's a new day. It's a new life. All right, so we are back after a little 2-week break. The reason for the 2-week break is because, unfortunately, Queen Bee's stepfather passed away. So that's why we were on our break, but now we're back and we're better and everybody's healing and everybody's in a better space now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
All right. Let's get into it. Who let the dogs out? All right. Today our special guest is MeMe, owner of Captain Leash Mobile Dog Grooming.
She said meow.
I don't really do cats, so let's not meow. We gotta say whoop whoop. We gotta say whoop whoop. Cats say they crazy.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, ladies. Thank you for having me. How's everybody doing?
We're doing
good.
excellent.
Awesome.
I worked long hours today, but I'm good.
You made it.
Yes.
And you got your red martini tea.
Yes, which is very good.
Tasty. Bottoms up.
Toilet.
All right. Everybody else?
It's T to the E.
It's Kimmy where our pretty's at.
It's Trace Zen.
Queen being in his house.
Let's get it.
Okay.
Let's get it
Oso
rolling.
here. Yes, Captain
Not that we
Oso.
don't call you Oso. Oso means bear in Spanish.
Well, also actually means captain as well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought it would be like oh so
The
good.
captain of the dogs.
Oh, okay.
So
So is that why you changed your Instagram?
Yes,
Okay,
that's why.
gotcha. Okay.
Oh.
But you can say you oh so good too.
I'm also great.
Yeah, great and awesome. There you go.
Y'all know what's up.
Man, that's what's up. All right. I learned something new today. Excuse me. So on the menu, everything all right over there on the
Yeah.
south
Yeah,
side
it's
of the
all
table?
good. It's all
Wait,
It's
good.
yours.
Is
It's
that
the,
the
it's
south
the
or the
east
east?
side of the
East
table.
side.
Yeah, that's the
I corrected myself before you corrected
Takes
me.
too long to figure out.
You got the menu because Sassy be out tonight.
Oh no, yeah, no, I got it. It's in my Palm Pilot or whatever.
They still have those?
No, they don't.
I have one, but it's
Oh.
you better off saying Blackberry.
Or a clap, the flip.
I don't even know. All right, so on the menu for tonight, we have lasagna. As well as that. Oh wait,
I
first
love
off,
lasagna, by the way, ladies. Thank you.
I made it from scratch, so you should love it.
Girl, don't fall for it.
Oh,
So proud.
out the
I'm so
box
proud
in
of
the
you.
pan,
Yeah.
Putting it in the oven.
Man, all right. So before I gotta go back a little bit, I completely forgot about the drink that I'm staring at right now. So we have a dainty cranberry martini on the. Wait, is it cranberry?
It's cranberry, but they call it a red martini.
A red martini. Ooh, with a lemon slice. Does that give it a little more tang?
Yeah, tang for
Tang
your
to the
tongue.
yang.
Yeah. And so then, as well as that, like I said, we have lasagna on the menu for tonight.
Great.
We have a nice Caesar salad.
A Caesar.
Caesar.
Or Caesar.
As well as that, we have donuts.
from
How you gonna go from
Krispy
the food? You didn't even do all the food, did you? Breadsticks?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Breadsticks and donuts are kind of one and the same, right?
One
No.
is sweet and one is salty.
One is sweet and one is salty, right? So we got breadsticks. They're like twisted up, right?
Yeah,
they
they
kind of look
twisted
like
up.
donuts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just throw some sugar on them. So and then as well as that, like I said, we got donuts.
Churros.
And then flavored water.
Lemon flavored one.
Lemon flavored water.
Oh, I like it.
And we set.
And we're ready
love
to wait. So I have a
Rock and
question.
roll.
I have a question. So who really did let the dogs out?
What? On the song? Who let the dogs out? Woo. Woo. I don't know who did that song.
That's so long.
No, but like who really let them
Like, who really let him out?
Yeah. Did he say in the song who let the dogs out?
No, it's just the song. He just said who.
We still trying to figure it out in 20
We're
years.
trying to remember who sang it. I can't remember.
First of all, we need to know who sang the song.
Benny Man? No.
And then what was the dogs?
Pit bulls, let me tell it.
I thought they sung.
Was it
Or it's talking about feet.
feet?
I thought it was somebody's butt.
It's Baja Men.
Okay, so what was the dogs?
I don't know, maybe they were the dogs.
They maybe.
I think the dogs were men.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh.
they were. The dogs were men. Like who let the men?
I thought it was somebody's feet.
I thought it was breast
You
or
thought it was
butt.
somebody's feet?
Where you get feet from?
Like, who let the dogs out? Like, who let them out?
Oh,
That's
no,
what
no.
I
They call feet dogs.
I thought that's what
Like
they
hammer
heard. Yeah, like, who let them dogs? That's what I thought.
I mean, it makes sense.
I think dogs are like the men because they catch it.
I think this men as well.
Or, I mean, I guess he could have been talking about females too, right?
No.
Yeah.
They ain't talking
Yeah, they
about
got
feet.
women's that are dogs.
You never know.
Kim said women.
Women.
Oh, she did that. I didn't even
Oh, I didn't even catch that. The women's.
All right, so on the market, you can find on your local Walmart shelf, you have new Oreo flavors for the taste buds, okay? So I want you guys to go around and guess which flavors. I just want you guys to guess one flavor each to see if you guys are. There's 2 new flavors that they came out with, but I want you guys to guess one to see if you.
Well,
got
we'll
one.
start with our guess.
Oh, great. Okay. I was
Just
thinking,
guess. Don't look at my picture.
Is this year they did it?
Yeah,
Okay.
like a couple days. I don't know how long ago it was.
red velvet.
Okay.
She
They
cheated.
already have red velvet.
Yeah.
No, that red velvet.
Crap. Okay. Hamburger helper.
Okay.
No, thank you.
That's a meal.
And what is this for?
Wait, so it's
Oreos. New
Oh,
Oreo.
that wasn't a
flavors.
good one?
No.
No.
Well, that's what you want.
No, that's what
Right,
you want to
yeah.
choose.
What's
Did
mine?
you want to say?
Oh,
Did you want to say
I think it's peanut butter.
peanut butter? Okay.
You can try that one.
I guess mine is kind of same Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Do some, go more drastic, please, just for
More
just
drastic?
for the show.
Better than lasagna.
Oh, worse.
What did I say?
Strawberry shortcake?
They have those.
Go ahead.
I don't
Teresa.
know.
Fritos.
Oreos. What flavor? Like, is it a drastic flavor that they did?
I just want you guys to go drastic.
I got 2.
I just want you to pick one though.
Oh, I got one.
I'm gonna say
Do they got unicorn?
Is that a flavor?
No,
The
because they
realness-
have that coffee one.
Right.
the realistic me would say lemon, but the wild one would say pizza.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let me think. Chipotle.
Chipotle got a lot of different flavors.
No, that Chipotle is a pepper.
Oh, I'm thinking actually the restaurant with
Yeah.
either the
Chipotle
chicken or the
flavor.
steak.
All right. Sad to say, none of you guys are right.
Which ones are
What
they?
is it?
You were kind of close because this something that goes with pizza is hot wings. That's what
Oh my God!
Oreo?
That's
Disgusting.
disgusting.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
well
You're supposed to
established.
have
Wait, a
diarrhea.
hot wing Oreo. How they do that?
Yeah, and is that in there?
It's not- actually, I think I know how they do it. So basically,
What country is that in?
I don't know. Basically, they get the Oreo like cookie with cookies, right? And I think they put a chicken wing in it.
Oh God! Yeah,
Like a
right.
legit
No.
little wing.
No, she's
Do
lying.
not listen
I'm
to
done.
shit.
Right,
Don't
I'm
listen
done.
to her.
Like, that's what I'm done.
I don't even
They
think it's
season
fast.
the
You can't
cream,
put no
like-
chicken wing in no Oreo.
And
doesn't
then
even matter.
the next flavor, wasabi.
I was kind of
Oh,
close.
you know what? I did see
a
a
pepper.
commercial about the wasabi one, but not the wing. And I thought it just
I
looked
think
like
I'll
baby
pass on all
boo-boo.
the above.
Yes. No, thank you.
You know what? I'm
Call
with
it
the guess.
generational, but that's just nasty.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm gonna go with the red velvet.
Yeah.
No,
all
I'll
day.
stick
For
to original.
500.
But that's
day.
kind of just like remember the Lay's that they came out with years ago, like the what was it?
Chicken and
Chicken and
waffle.
waffle Lay's.
Yeah.
They had all
Oh,
kinds
they
of-
tried to come out with some Korean barbecue legs too.
Well, that sounds good though.
No, could you please stop? That's not good.
No, Korean barbecue is good.
I know, but not no Korean barbecue legs.
Got potential right now.
All right. So now let us move on. Since we have Captain Leash here, Oso Leash. Oso dog.
Also fresh. Also fresh.
Yes.
Oso pet.
Also Paul.
Oh goodness.
Oh, no, okay.
Oh,
She got all type of hashtags right now.
Yeah.
That's good.
Also what?
Perfect,
perfect.
like perfect.
Oh, okay, got that.
Hashtag.
All right.
Now you got a bunch of
Also
Instagram
perfect. Use it, guys. Use it.
hashtag also perfect.
So now we're sitting at a table. It's 7 of us.
Oh yeah, tonight we live over here. Tonight we
Live,
live.
baby.
Actually, no. It's 9 of us total.
You guys are included.
They were silent.
Yeah. All right. So, if you could be an animal, what would you be? An animal.
And we always start with I guess. So
Yeah,
that
so
means
you
you gotta go first.
Like, if you say dogs, though, then you need to move to a different. If you don't say dogs, you have to move to a different business.
Well, of course it would be a
I'm just
dog.
joking.
With breed.
It would definitely be like a bulldog. I love bulldogs. Or a pit bull. Or probably like a standard poodle or something.
Poodle?
Yeah, something cute.
No chihuahua. What is them little things?
Chihuahuas?
Yeah.
Shih Tzu?
No, those are ankle biters, okay? Shih Tzu, I have a Shih Tzu poodle. That's what my son is. My dog's son. He's 10.
I was like, when did
I was like, when you had a son?
That's my dog's son.
I know,
That
but I
is
picture
really
the
her
little
dog.
kid
He
at
was
first.
before Malika, like, so yeah, I be telling her that. Like, but yeah, so. But if it wasn't a dog, I'll be a monkey.
That's so cute.
Do we need to say why?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say why to make it more interesting.
What? Why?
Yeah.
I could run free.
Me naked.
I could be digging. Licking people.
Licking? She is so stupid. What part would you lick?
That's don't ask.
What would you
That's
lick?
that's really funny. Because she's so
ankle?
serious.
Ankles.
Wait,
Foreheads.
Okay.
Right. Yes, move on.
You said forehead.
Forehead.
Sweat beads. The ankles.
I was a monkey because I could swing.
I didn't know you get fired so early.
The monkeys.
Y'all ask. I'm just telling you.
Right. She asked.
Yeah, who's next? Who's next?
No.
Okay, mine. If I were an animal, I would be a lion because you're gonna hear me roar.
We already do hear you.
Yes,
I
we
want
do.
to say which one I'll be.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
You gonna be a lion?
wait a minute. We do have somebody else sitting at the table tonight. You have to.
What are you gonna be?
No, can I give you your name?
Yeah, she has to.
Oh
give you a name.
Lord.
She said, can I give you a name?
Wino.
Oh, my. Wino Wanda.
I don't have one.
No, anybody that sits at this table, they get a name.
Yeah. So what's her name?
This is gonna be your name.
Tasty Tea.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Tasty.
Okay, so Tasty
Lord, if y'all can see that face.
Tea. So Tasty Tea, what's your animal?
Okay, so I definitely would be a panther.
Okay,
They
and
are
why?
sexy and sleek and dark, and I wish I was dark like that. It's so beautiful. And they're seductive, and I could just attack and kill everybody I want.
Okay.
Be a sexy killer.
Right.
Okay, Tracy.
Tracy.
I would be a panda bear.
Oh, okay. What's your reason?
I can see you.
So I looked it up so I can tell y'all specifically.
Okay.
Because a panda bear has a heart-centered energy, calm determination, ability to take time to reach their goals, and importance of private space and personal boundaries.
Okay, pants. Wait, hold on, because I think about the other stuff. Hold on, pants.
I got bras in Atlanta. Meanwhile, I'm killing folks.
Right. I'm trying to be calm and peaceful.
Mine would be a giraffe.
Wow.
Those long, sexy legs.
Everybody was like, wait, why?
We're like, wait, what happened?
It just could be so graceful and just move.
But their mouths are like,
I didn't say the mouth. I said the
legs.
legs.
They be like,
and it feels weird on you.
I have never. I don't know.
let me
about
see
the
you make a
dog.
giraffe noise.
I don't know the noise of the dog. I'm showing you how they walk though.
They are graceful though.
Yeah, they
are
in that
graceful.
yellow thing.
Yeah,
Why they got their tongue out?
They're all great. They are.
All right, T to the E.
T to to the E. What would I be? I don't know why Queen Bee tried to take, but I would be a lion. I want to be like the king of the jungle.
Why not a lioness?
No.
You want to?
I don't. I want to be like.
In her older age, she is not a lion.
The lionesses though they cold.
Yeah, they cold too. But what? Are you
They be
saying
on
they
their
rule
own. Like
them?
I've watched them.
they
Like I've watched the
hunt.
documentaries and stuff. They some cold pieces.
And they
for real.
seductive too.
Like
yeah.
them men ain't nothing compared to them lionesses. They some
Well,
cold
you know what? I'm
pieces.
gonna switch.
They still
Switch it.
Be a lioness.
But I'm about to rule some shit.
But they do. She still support her men.
Yeah, she do.
Yeah.
But she hunt and she kills.
She
She's
run it though,
okay,
and you know what? I watched the thing when she don't like. When she get a man and you try her, she'll kill you.
Oh, okay. I like
I
that.
like that pit bull. Thank you, Kimmy.
What about you, Nikay?
She went on a break. Give us 1 second.
Y'all act like y'all don't know how to talk.
We don't.
No, we know how to talk.
We're trying to figure out what's going on.
When the host started moving
Right,
around, I
host
get
what?
scared.
It's like, what happened? We so
We're
nervous.
like the president. We don't know what to do.
Okay, so what would you be?
So I had to get my stuff together. Don't look at my phone.
Okay, I'm
You're
sorry.
invading my personal space.
Okay.
There is no personal space at this table.
So I would be a Madagascar hissing cockroach.
What is that? She always got to
That's why she had to go get her charger so she can look that up.
Please tell us. Please.
Please,
Can
Jill.
you please tell
She
us
said
why?
something suspicious
Known as the
and
hisser.
crunchy.
And everybody at this table knows that I like hissing.
Yeah, that's
okay.
all
That's
right.
like his thing.
Could be
So
a
that's a good
rattlesnake.
one for you.
But no, I'm joking. I would probably want to be like, I wanted to be a monkey, but she said
took it.
monkey. So I'll just say like a chimpanzee.
You could be like orangutan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
That's what I was gonna say too.
An orangutan.
My grandma said I look like
It is
orangutan when I was born.
When you were born.
Yeah.
Not a
She
compliment.
said I had that hair on top of my head that stuck out. I don't like that. She said,
A baby orangutan.
they said they
or a
got me
grown-
from the they said they got me from the zoo.
Oh, that's so
That's why they know who my daddy was.
Oh, that is so sad.
It was serious though. I believed it when I was little. I thought I was a orangutan.
I'm done.
That's so
Can
sad.
y'all? I think I love people want to be a kangaroo in real life.
Ooh, they
Why
can
do
fight.
I feel like
Kangaroos
scratch.
can fight.
Look at her eyes, guys.
Yeah.
They can
Oh.
fight.
You would
Yeah,
tear
she's
up
looking
something
real,
with
real
them
life.
feet.
Yeah.
Kangaroo. All right. Well, do y'all all want to try to make y'all animal noises one time?
Let's do
know
that.
what
Let's go
mine
around the table.
Okay.
Everybody.
So, Mimi,
All right.
Oh,
You
so-
gotta start.
She
We
gonna
gotta
do
make
a
it
dog.
funny.
make your animal noise.
Pandas don't make no noise.
Eat bamboo.
I'm a puppy.
Eat bamboo.
I'm a puppy. That's my monkey.
Hilarious.
Okay, so what'd you say? You said you were a panther.
Panther.
Okay.
I mean, they're just like, they're just sleep,
Okay.
killing folks.
This is like some serious therapy right now. Let's keep this going.
Okay. What's yours? What's
Sassy.
yours?
I mean, Queen Bee.
Queen Bee.
Wait, I thought I was watching Animal Planet.
Wow, real serious.
Got wicked in here.
What's yours? Just make up what you
Pandas
think.
don't make no noise. I think they just chew on stuff.
So just chew.
They be like,
I don't know giraffes noise, but this is their galloping.
Okay.
This them moving, just galloping.
So mine is.
no, you like this.
No, I'm talking about
yeah.
the legs.
Oh, yeah, when they
No, I want the legs part, so this is them just gracefully.
You just
Okay.
want a panda
She
leg.
all about the
You would
legs.
be a panda just with their legs.
Not a panda.
I mean,
Yeah,
a giraffe. Just with their legs.
No, but that's the part I like about it.
So you'll be like half giraffe.
No, but that's what I like about it.
I don't know what a
You know, like a
lioness would
Pegasus?
sound like. Y'all gonna be weak.
Like, yeah, this one's sexy.
They loud.
Like, get your ass on.
What was that?
You sound like what's
Don't
that
make
old
that
lady?
noise.
Oh, okay, so I don't have any pawn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, she did.
Okay, now
saw
it's your
her
go.
kid.
It's your go.
Yep.
McKay.
I'm still
Where
stuck
were
on
you
all the
again?
noises y'all made.
She
I
said,
said a hissing cockroach.
So what's that
Yeah, what would
sound like?
that sound like?
A week.
Yes.
And what about the other one? You was in the
Kangaroo.
kangaroo. Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Right, that's it.
you just get smacked.
It's a
Yeah.
piece to the dome.
That was a good
Get the
I
strap.
don't want to be behind.
No
it.
questions asked. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
We really don't.
Real quick.
All question might be kind of interesting.
That was like remix.
Okay. All right. So, what is something you forgot to take out of your luggage that managed to get past I was gonna say TCA for some reason. TSA.
Oh, you go first, because I know y'all got some good ones.
Y'all need to stop right now. Mama, is you listening?
It doesn't matter. I'm trying to.
Look.
I don't have no good one.
Mic check.
I'm not answering that question.
I don't really. I had a little piece of just a little piece, y'all.
Of what? A piece of
Just
what?
a little taste.
Just a little taste
Of fun stuff.
of some fun stuff.
Okay.
Of that good stuff.
And you didn't realize it until you got to your destination?
Yes.
And you was happy.
I was happy though.
Look at her eyes.
I was happy. I was we was lost in Seattle. I was happy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
What about you, Tasty Tea?
Tequila.
That's a good one.
You know,
And you was happy to find it, huh?
I was like, damn, I thought they took that off and threw it away. That's some good tequila I got from Mexico.
Lord.
And it was from Mexico.
Lots of bottles.
I know you got a good one.
Yeah, I've had 2 substances. One, it was when we were coming from Seattle. 2, I didn't realize that we were so high and drunk.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got through TSA and through my, never mind. But,
Yeah, stop.
and then I had alcohol as well that I didn't know you could get past TSA.
And that's Sassy B in the house. What about you, Tracy?
No, I am not Sassy B.
Oh, goodness. Jesus.
Queen Bee.
Queen Bee.
Yes, there we go. Get it right.
What about you, Tracy?
A dildo?
So, I actually had the TSA agent take I had this little square purse, money bag or whatever, and there was a little tiny pocket outside of that purse.
But you don't want to tell us.
Right.
And so she liked my shoes. So she started looking through my stuff and got so interested in my shoes that she didn't look in the little pocket that was inside of my wallet.
Can you tell us what was in there?
No, I cannot tell you what was in it.
It was a little.
There was something in it.
Was it? Is it motorized?
But you know what? Somebody had handed it to me, and so I just had stuck it in there. So honestly, I didn't even like.
So until you got to your destination, you realized,
No,
or
it was
while you were going.
once I got on the plane, because it was actually my money, my wallet, my ID cards, everything. It was just a little like, what's her name? Just like a little change pocketbook, like a little change purse. But she was like, she thought I was so cute, and so she was like, "Hey, girl," she's like looking, and then she started looking at my shoes. And so as soon as I got past her, I didn't think about it because I remember like the night before I was out and I was drinking, I was drunk, and somebody had handed it to me, and so I stuck it in there instead of doing anything else with it, and I didn't even think about it. And then once I got past her, because she was so interested in my shoes.
Her shoes must be
They were cute. Yeah, so she was like, "Oh, there was some cute shoes." A little Asian lady. She's like, "There was some cute shoes." Blah. She looked at my shoes, and then I got past her, and I was putting my stuff away, and I looked in my thing, and I was like, "Oh dear Lord, let's go." Like, oh my God, I'm about to die right now.
So, but you don't want to say what it was.
No, I'm not gonna say
Okay.
what it was.
What about you?
For me, Kimmy, I've never had anything, but I had a lady that works with me, and she actually got like a butcher knife through.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
A butcher knife. And this is post.
No, this after all that stuff, and she didn't realize until she got back that it was in her carry-on bag, and they didn't catch it.
If you hide anything good enough, it can.
No, but it goes to that scan thing.
Yeah,
So
they can't
see
tell what it
everything,
is.
depending on how it's sitting.
Yeah.
I stuck something up in my ponytail.
Really?
And they didn't find it.
They didn't find it?
They're not gonna feel it like if. Like,
No, because I always wear ponytails, so all I did, she was like, patting me down, and I was like,
but she
grabbed,
didn't patch your hair.
she ain't gonna pat my hair.
Right.
But you know what I did find though? The reason why they had those fans by
Not
you,
that I would do anything
so they
illegal.
could blow the smell off of you to the dogs, so them dogs could catch any smells.
I
on you.
never
I never
I
carried
trying to
anything
keep us
that
cool in
has
those
smell.
feet. From
No, they trying to blow that smell off of you for them dogs to smell it.
Thought it was something.
Mine. This is T to the E. I'm so boring. Some matches. I'm not even playing like matches or a lighter.
That's
You can
legal.
get
You
a lighter.
can. Yeah, you can. That's
Well,
legal.
Well, I didn't think that you could get a lighter through, y'all.
You can.
You can't just the torches.
You'll be surprised the stuff you can actually go through it.
I mean, you can just stick all kind of things in places that they
different
can't.
places.
Yeah.
Really?
Because I think I even went that day through the thing, the one that
That
was in my
body
ponytail.
scan thing.
Yeah.
I know
was like,
people put stuff in their butt.
Now that's too far.
Like not up your butt, but it's just in it. And it's your weed. It's just a little bit of weed. They're putting in. And they can't find it. They didn't. I don't know what'll happen now.
Don't get no idea.
I don't know what would happen now, but I know they did.
It's hard when you go to different states. It's hard to find the green.
Yeah, but I don't. Like I said, I don't know what happened now, but it happened a while back. I know.
So what about you, okay, anything?
I think I got my mace through. I don't know. I think I did. I'm not sure.
See, we ain't do no good stuff.
I think now they don't really, they do pay attention, but if you suspect, so they put a whole thing on the news. If you watch the news, they put a whole thing on the news. It's like these agents are now trained to pay attention to your facial features, your attitude, like how you're acting. So if you are stressed out or you get pulled aside.
Yeah.
That's how you get pulled aside. If you look stressed out, if you look like suspicious in a way like you're tired, you're stressed out, maybe even you got a cold or the flu or something, you still look out of range.
Yeah.
And so they pull you to the side. They check you just based on that.
They check me with a candle on my back. Just a little candle in the carry-on. I'm like, for real.
What the hell?
What
do you mean they check you?
I don't know what I'm going to do with the candle. Light it up and maybe have
They
a
don't
ceremony.
really-
But they
I-
pull
I
me
think
inside and start checking.
You could set the plane on fire.
I'll tell you something. The airlines ain't shit because I got through New York, lost my ID in New York, and I still got to get home without an ID.
Oh yeah, you can.
You can.
You can.
Yeah.
They just do extra.
They have
screening.
other ways of
All they
verifying
did was
you.
put me in a little thing and blew some air, and then I was fine.
Yeah, they do because you got to get home though.
I
They
had
do
no
extra
idea.
screening. That's it.
Wow.
I took some. I could have took somebody else's plane ticket, but they don't know.
Alrighty, so have you guys heard about the 2 women arrested after the Facebook video shows them giving children some smoke?
Okay, I didn't see it, but I didn't see it. So what happened?
No, like it was just a video of the kids smoking on Facebook.
Like
and they
smoking
posted
what?
How old were they?
Weed.
They were young.
Yeah,
Both of them were below 5.
6.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What?
Yeah, they were like probably below 5 years old.
And these
I
were her
seen it when they
kids? She was a
actually posted it.
babysitter or?
These are like little, I don't know.
It wasn't. I
can
think
watch
she
it.
was babysitting the girlfriend's kid, but the girlfriend got arrested too because I don't know, child endangerment. But that older kid looked like he'd been doing it for some time. He knew how to inhale, exhale. Like he was trained.
Wait, no, the kids were 2, 3, and 18 months.
I need to pray.
That 3-year-old then, he looked like he knew what he was doing.
He did look like he knew what he was doing.
Stop. 3 years old? He was what?
Yeah, and literally, it was like when I was watching it live, it had happened like an hour
And they
prior,
were live.
and they hadn't found them yet. Everybody was just resharing it to find them.
I don't agree to it, but what was their reason? Were they saying because it calmed them down or
right,
something?
No,
I mean, but
No reason. Good reason.
There's
were
no
high.
good reason, but what kind of excuse did they have?
They didn't have
They
one.
ran out of NyQuil like when we used to do it back in the
no.
days.
No.
You don't have
And
no.
Benadryl?
Kids don't know.
No.
Marijuana. I mean,
That don't make
ways
them sleep.
Marijuana can heal some kids, but
Yeah.
No, Queen B said that the kids were inhaling.
Yeah, that 3-year-old was inhaling like he knew how to smoke.
But he just a pothead.
What happened?
He just a pothead.
Right, his mama probably was.
That's why she got arrested too. Even though she wasn't in the video, it looked like her girlfriend.
Right.
She got arrested too on charges.
And then them like it was like blunts. Like I'm confused.
It was a blunt. She was
Switzerland,
smoking a blunt and she put it to each child.
They were smoking, like how you pass it to them. They were smoking and then they passed it to the
Yeah,
kids.
Oh, they're
really
ignorant.
I
It's
can't.
disgusting.
They had it on video, each child. I
It's
don't know what they was
disgusting.
thinking.
Alright,
Like,
so now listen to this. They say, so the 2 women who were arrested for letting 3 toddlers smoke marijuana is seen sobbing as they listen to the consequences they have to face. Do y'all think 45 years in prison does justice, or is that too harsh?
No, that's not too harsh. Because they should not be having no little kids
Let's
smoke.
go around.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. We're supposed to let you go first.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's look at all the avenues.
Ain't no evidence. Well, let me
All
shut up.
evidence.
We need you, MeMe, to
45
to
years. I mean,
They
I
probably
feel like
end up doing all that time.
they probably do half.
Yep.
So I think it's fair.
Okay, tell me this. What if one of those women were babysitting your child?
They wouldn't even make it to jail. Let me tell you.
No, but what if? I'm just throwing that in there.
Half.
Still only half? Okay.
Because you got to think about it. Okay, I get that they shouldn't have let these kids smoke weed, but they're fine.
And
Like weed isn't gonna.
I mean, it ain't gonna hurt them, but still. I mean,
Yeah, but still,
these
yeah,
are children,
exactly.
so that's why I say half. And we don't know. We don't really know if
What's
something
a
was
little
wrong
boy
with the
snatched joint
kids.
from
You
her?
know,
Like, give me that.
What if he was sick? Right.
we don't know.
I'm just
So,
joking.
but I say half. Yeah, 45 definitely. But if they do have,
That's a lot.
if you get out doing that half though, I'm still coming for
No,
that.
that's still too much. Them kids gonna be gone. I feel like they need to be rehabilitated. Let's put it that
Who
way.
need to be
Both of those adults need to. Who knows what's going through their mind that they allowed these kids to
that.
Because if you had a choice, I'd rather you probably give my daughter some weed than molest her and screw her up.
Well, exactly. The lesser of two evils.
Do you have any input on that?
I don't think 45 years. I think that's too much. It's just weed.
Yes.
But I think I kind of agree with you with the whole molesting or giving them meth or something really hard. I think something is wrong with those people that are doing it mentally, and they need to seek some type of counseling and help. And just also, see what if there was some issue with the child in their crazy mind, they think it was okay to do. Again, what MeMe said, they won't make it to court because I would kill them. So y'all be visiting me and having this interview in court. And
I gave mine.
She already gave hers.
45 years is ridiculous, first of all.
For some weed, you think?
For some weed. I think that's ridiculous. I also think that there should be some type of reform for the parents and maybe, take the kids out the home and put them in a proper home so that they can get help. But I think 45 years is stupid as fuck. And I'm just saying, like, the prison system is out of control.
Yeah. So are you saying that? Wait, my question is are you saying that because of what they gave the kids? So if they gave the kids like meth or crack, then you would answer that completely.
No,
so
I think in general the prison system is bullshit.
No. I mean saying that they shouldn't get 45 years.
No, I don't think you should get 45 years in prison.
What if it was crack or meth?
I don't think you should get 45 years in prison. I don't think you should get that.
Okay.
I think that it's not man's job to judge against people in that way. And then if you did something like that, yes, you should have some type of punishment or repercussions. But 45 years in prison is doing what? It's serving the government. It's raising our taxes, and it's not rehabilitating this person or these children that have been affected by it. So if we're going to think about injustice that's done to our children, we should think about who's rehabilitating these adults, because clearly they haven't had the education to know what these children need. So if we take the children out of the home and put them in a place where they can have that rehabilitation, and then take the parents and put them in a place where they can
rehabilitate themselves too.
Right, rehabilitate. And if it is some other shit that they deserve to not be in public environment, fine. Keep them somewhere where they can be not in public environment. I never agree to prison whatsoever, because I think that prison suppresses people and then it stops them from being who they truly are. And in this life, we can all be rehabilitated and taught to be who we are in our true spirit. And so prison for me is always a bullshit option. I think it's about money, and I think it's about a bunch of bullshit, and you want to suppress people from being, instead of giving them other options and teaching them an opportunity to know better and to learn. We all are here. Nobody wants to make bad decisions. Nobody wants to hurt a child. We don't want to hurt each other. So you put somebody in a position where they didn't think that they were doing something wrong for the child. For what they knew, they were probably doing something good for the child based on their experience and their perception.
Yes.
Yeah. So did you give them the opportunity to see that wasn't real, or did you just put them inside of a box? Because that's what's going to happen to those children now that you did that.
Yeah. I think I said my part. I think it's too harsh personally. Thank goodness it wasn't my child. but when you compare it to, worse things that they could have. What did you just say? But when you compare other things that could have happened, much worse, I'd prefer somebody to give my baby a joint and we call it a day. Yeah.
My baby was lit. Yeah. I'm glad you didn't touch her.
Yeah, exactly. Because those kind of things kind of linger longer.
Went to sleep? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. She ate and then she went to sleep. Okay.
Let me know what the regimen is so I can do this later on.
I mean, if the government wasn't involved, I'll still beat your ass. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay. To the evening.
I forgot. I almost got
it's
way
45 years too
45 years. Now that I listen to what Kimmy said, yes, I would rather you probably give my kids some marijuana than to actually molest my kid. Is 45 years too long? I think if it was crack or meth, I might change my mind because then at that point you're making my child addicted to that, and then you, like you say, you got to deal with that in the long run. The same as you would have to do
out there.
Yeah, exactly. So that's just my take on it.
Yeah, I think at first I thought, I don't know, I was on the fence with this whole topic of whether 45 years was too much, but yeah, that's kind of harsh. It's like when you sit and think about it, it's weed.
It may not have been booty too. It may not even been good weed.
Exactly.
It may
Might
not
have been
loud.
Reggie. They still call Reggie.
Loud.
Dirt.
I feel like they put
They
people
probably
in
done
prison
something
though
right.
for things that there are people that do deserve to be in prison that are not in prison.
Yeah, most definitely.
And so for you to put somebody in prison that could be reformed, this clearly is a reformed action. So for you to put somebody in prison that could be reformed is ridiculous. When there are men out there that are beating the shit out of women who are, you know, and then you let them go because they live in the same house or, you know, whatever. So I feel like, what are we talking about when we talk about justice?
Oh, tish the tip.
The tip off.
That is a
All
great
right.
question.
The tip off.
So
That doesn't mean what you think it means.
So, the last question of the night is.
Drum roll.
I almost forgot.
Right.
I'm just joking.
Girl, I was about to say.
All
Stop
right.
later.
So, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, right? And as you guys know, these YouTubers make bank.
Yes,
Well,
they
If you
do.
didn't know, now
Bryson
you
and
know.
Brady about to be
I'm
on
trying to get
YouTube.
Malika to
Right,
make it.
yeah.
I'm telling y'all.
They make bank.
Yeah.
So there's a YouTuber that I watch. Recently, he bought his sister. She's going back to school. She's a freshman in high school, and he took his sister on a shopping spree, right? So I guess she wanted some expensive shoes, and he bought her some like $800 Balenciaga trainer running shoes. The shoes look like.
And how old is the little girl?
This shoe right here. That's what they look like.
We want to see.
Right
Is
there.
that the one that Cardi B be rapping about?
Yes.
Yeah.
The ones that look
the
like
ones
socks.
that look like
Socks.
Yeah. So my question to you is, what's the most amount of money like you feel that, like, let's say you were rich, you were rich, you had money to just blow. How much money would you spend that much money on a shoe?
Well, how much money?
How much are they again?
800.
I definitely would.
If you had the money?
Heck yeah.
No.
Based on how that shoe look?
No.
No.
Based
No,
on
but
like,
if you-
yeah, just that particular shoe.
Okay,
Yeah.
we gotta let her go first.
That particular shoe, no.
Why not?
But if you had,
But if I had it, and I mean, it's something that my daughter wanted, I would probably make her lean towards something else.
No,
But
I don't think
if
so.
she
when you
wanted,
have
I don't
the
know, $800 for a shoe.
It's ugly.
I don't.
I wouldn't
I'ma
do it.
say
Not
no.
that shoe.
Not that shoe.
Well, I've
Not
spent a
that
lot
shoe.
of money for Selena's prom and shoes.
Right.
I would rather spend. Yes, I'm with you. I would rather spend my money on something else, not no shoes. I'm sorry. Not
She
no
wanted
shoes.
certain shoes, so I got them. You know, but she's gonna always wear them, and it's like she feels sexy or whatever. You want some $400 shoes? Your dad's buying them, get them. But as far as
Right.
You're dead.
but I mean, I think it's a lot because I can say that I've done a lot of stuff with my kids that they probably don't deserve and they're entitled, and that's why they are the way they are. Because you're grooming them to feel like they can get anything, so they don't appreciate it. Even if I had money, I still would be frugal. I still would spend my money
Maybe
on
we can
certain
go
things I
half.
like.
You work for the other.
I'm
half.
still gonna look on Retail Me Not or something and try to get a coupon or
Give me a
discount.
coupon.
But I
think
have
that's
spent
just
a lot of
part
money.
Who you are.
Yeah.
But then I wonder, like, if you, and I don't mean to skip you, but if you had money for a while, would you think like that?
No, I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care. Like,
I think I would still care. I just think that she was ugly and I won't spend that money on it.
Yeah.
like
I would
Cardi,
spend it
they
on
must be
something
comfortable though.
Yeah, I think they.
Like Cardi said, she liked them. They look like socks. They are ugly, but they
just
must be
promoted.
comfortable.
I'll just
She's
get some
promoting.
Uggs.
She just promoted.
And I will buy some red bottoms.
And I
that's
bet
what
you they're not
$800
even that
is.
See,
comfortable,
that's,
y'all.
I didn't want to say that because I was looking for something for Selena. And those were like $1,200. And we were going to sneak that in because, you know, Dre wasn't having that shit. I would have lied and be like, man, I got those at the Goodwill.
Oh my God.
No,
What about
but
you,
yeah,
Tracy?
I'll do it.
I mean, I feel like money is energy. So if you like something, you spend money on it, it's
Yeah,
gonna come back to you.
you-
It's not about the money. It's about whatever makes you feel good.
Yeah, right.
It is, girl.
It
I
is
spent
because if you
$100
hold,
on
they
yoga
say if
pants.
you like try
You
to
gotta
hold
spend
on to
it.
it, you have to spend
And
money
then money
for it to
keep money
coming
coming back.
Yeah, of course.
Well, guess what?
Well, I guess they
Money
say
helps.
scared money can't make you spend it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, that's
I've
I
never
agree.
really. I've had a
basically
lot of
re-upping.
money in my life. To be honest with you, I've had a lot of money, and so I've spent a lot of money, and I've bought things that I wanted. And then when I was afraid of money is when I didn't have money. So
Yeah.
if I want an $800 pair of shoes and it's in my spirit to buy those shoes, I'm gonna buy the shoes. I'm just saying.
But you gotta like the shoes.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. You have to
like them first.
Money. Let's not get it twisted. I'll spend the money. I'm loaded. But if I don't like the shoe, I'm not spending that much money on the sock and the sole. I'll go buy me a whole bunch of Uggs.
Is it a nice pair of shoes? It is in your spirit. You feel good when you put them on, or you feel yourself fine.
It's kind of like buying a car, though. If it's what you like, exactly, and it's value to you, you're gonna spend your money on it. I really agree. Like that, holding on to money. To me, when you hold on to money, you feel like you're not gonna get more money. Yeah. So, like Tracy was saying, I think that money.
If you spare yourself, you're gonna be spared.
Yeah. Well, shit, make it rain on me right now.
I said it's coming.
Calculations are always accepting donations.
Right. Think about it before we move on to her. Like to her, if you think about it, like when you like. Before we move on to the cake, but if you think about it, like when you have your last couple of dollars, you're like, should I spend it or should I not?
Don't spend it.
No, but when you spend it, because you're worried about what's going to,
are you going to get that?
That's what I always tell
people. As soon as you spend it, what
happens?
happens?
When you
come back,
down to your last dollar,
it come back.
Fill up your gas tank.
Because it's going to come right
Put that in your gas tank.
Yeah.
Put that last dollar in.
Or whatever your kid
people
has.
who
gonna get to the money.
Skimp on, I promise you in your life, if you skimp on filling your gas tank, you're going to have money problems. Because you don't believe that money is coming
back to you.
Yeah.
So fill up your gas tank.
It's coming.
I never have a filled.
I can't, y'all. I'm mobile.
No, but when you put it in, you fill it up, right?
Yeah, right. Don't be scrimping on like I know it take $30 to fill up my tank, but I'm gonna put in $20, so I got that $10 for that soda and that glass. Like then you just blocked all your blessings.
It's really about just having faith,
mentally.
You already telling you like, okay, Lord, I know you ain't gonna give me no money today, so I'm just gonna hold on to this $10.
Exactly.
And then God is like, all right, that's fine.
Well, that's What about you, Nikki?
What?
The shoes.
The shoes.
Oh, she.
She's like, wait, what were you talking about?
Y'all had me confused for a second because y'all know my middle name is Hold On To.
She is not lying. This girl.
The whole time
she has been. Maybe we just said she was
checking her bank account.
Yeah, every trip.
She won't transfer the money until she had to register.
She was not playing.
She won't transfer from savings to checking until she had to register.
And she had it.
She is seriously frugal. She'd be like, which option costs? Wait.
No, don't give me that orange juice on that flight.
Buy the shoes for $800.
Heck yeah, if you want some, buy it.
I'm even suffering. I'm gonna win.
But if it's
something I want,
she'll spend it.
Yeah, she got expensive taste. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I know I do.
But not those shoes though.
But if it's something that you like, though,
it's expensive.
I'll find somebody else to spend money on me too. If
I feel like I already have everything that I've ever asked for.
She said I'll find somebody.
She went,
Mom.
Kim and Reggie.
You do have.
Is it lasagna time?
Yeah, or lasagna.
Ladanya. We're about to go to break, y'all.
I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times, your nose ring. You better back up before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Yeah, double C's on my eyes, so I'm seeing clear. Just left the dealership, I'm a swerving stare. On the loop 202, and I'm heading near you. What? Okay, I might just pull up in the Accord, but don't worry, got the X3 keys in the door. What more can y'all even ask for? Fan first, pie son, sitting pretty, we on, yeah, we about to be litty on the moon, and we got new work coming real soon. And as for you, you should have been on, cause we about to take over the whole damn zone. We doing this as a team, so we all about to be flashy, what bling bling. Right, get it, but back to me. 800 on some bundles, that's nothing. A stack on some shoes, that's nothing. I know it's something to you.
And we are back from break, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that wasn't real?
No.
Didn't she just?
Okay, so how was the drink?
The drink
is
MeMe.
fantastic.
How
Not
is
was.
the drink?
It is. I'm still sipping.
Sipping kind of slow there. All right. How's the food?
It was great.
Excellent.
What does lasagna taste like?
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
But what does lasagna taste
Italian.
What does Italian taste like?
It tastes like spaghetti sauce, feta cheese, and a
piece.
little bit of oregano.
What does feta cheese
and
taste like?
Cheese.
Sour.
I was gonna say it tastes like something else, but I'll leave that subject alone.
I'm so done with this conversation already.
We don't want that feta cheese.
Yeah.
That cottage.
However, let us move on.
God bless America.
Also, Captain Leash.
Yes, ma'am.
This half is all about you. Are you ready?
As I'm going to be. I'm ready.
You ready?
Let's get it.
Okay, good. Perfect. Let's get it going. Yeah.
Put your head on break.
Yeah. Did you get something?
Where were you at?
Where were you at?
I was at this table,
Oh.
looking at the computer. You know, I was never mind. I was gonna say I was editing, but I don't want Lonnie B to get mad at me. I'm lying over here. I ain't editing nothing.
No.
All right. So, Captain Leash, what would you like when we refer to you in this half? What would you like us to say, Mimi?
You can say Mimi.
Okay.
I'm Auntie Mimi to the dogs, but you can say Mimi.
Well, since she'll call you Auntie Mimi.
Auntie Mimi.
You're so funny.
She's Auntie Mimi.
Anyways, all right. So tell us a little bit about yourself. I know that's a really broad question, but are you from Arizona? Which I don't know. Where did you grow up?
I was originally born in Long Beach, California.
Okay.
Long Beach.
LBC.
I can see that.
Reverend LBC. Oh, and I crip walk.
Lord help me.
I'm doing it. I lived in Texas for a little bit. That's where my dad's from. And then my mom moved to Arizona. So I've been here ever since. I lost my dad at 12 to diabetes.
Sorry.
It's okay. It was hard at first, but it gets better. It gets better.
Each year?
Each year it does. It does. What else?
So where'd you go to high school at?
Okay. I started at North High School. Do y'all know where North is? Mustangs, whoop whoop. Half of my junior year, I kind of got into a little altercation. I had to switch schools. I was a bad girl. I'm not going to lie, I was a bad girl. But I'm a good girl now.
Are you trying to convince us or yourself?
A little bit of both.
It's in me, but it ain't on me, okay? Then I end up graduating from Copper Canyon High School.
Okay.
So we were the first class.
All right. So
Nothing too big.
when you were growing up, what did you want to be? Did you always? Yeah, no. When you were growing up, what was your dream job?
Okay, when I was growing up, I always thought I was going to be a judge. I always wanted to be a judge. I guess Fresh Prince probably did it to me. That was my show, my mom's show too. So I think that's what I wanted to be at first. But then I was thinking the other day, I also wanted to be a veterinarian too.
Oh.
Yeah, it was in there because we always had dogs growing up. My stepdad, he loved pit bulls, Rottweilers, chows. What I call chows baby bops. Because every chow I had, that was their name, Baby Bop. Labs. We had all kinds of stuff. Stray dogs.
So you've always been a fan of dogs?
Always. So then, it was either a judge or a veterinarian. So then, as I grew up, I tried to do the college thing. Once I graduated, I was going to do psychology. That makes sense, right? College wasn't really for me.
Where did you go to school at?
I went to South Mountain. I went to PC. Mesa. I tried it. But I was young and just
you gave it the old college
try. It was just me though. I was just trying to do me by myself. I hooped a little bit. I ran track. So I think that kind of motivated me to try to stay in school, but it didn't work. Then I met my husband. We got pregnant, and I went to Carrington College for a vet assistant. I was like, okay, it's time to actually do what you love to do. And graduated. Couldn't get hired nowhere. I'm a black girl trying to be a vet assistant. It's kind of tough for us black women, unfortunately. And then they tell you don't have enough experience. So you mean to tell me I'll pay all that money and now I don't have enough experience? I went through all that. 1.5 years of school plus my externship, which my site was whack, but which probably would have helped me if it was a good site. But so then I was like, all right, I got pregnant. What else you gonna do, girl? They taught you grooming a little bit in school. went to grooming. So that ended up being my career, kind of.
So in order for you to be able to groom dogs professionally, I guess you can say, would you have had to go to vet?
No.
Could you do it without like
you can do it. You can do it without. You can definitely be a vet without certification. It's good to have one.
So you don't have to be licensed?
No, you don't have to be licensed. That's just.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, you don't have to be. No, it's just like Carrington College ripping me off. It's the same thing.
So you feel like you can
life
actually
is a game.
You could have did that. Have your business that you have today without going to Carrington College?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But Carrington College, I went for vet assistant. So, of course, I understand why I needed that schooling and stuff. But for grooming, you can teach yourself. I am self-taught. They touch on it, but basically, I'm self-taught.
Okay, gotcha.
And for a year, I worked on family and friends dog. I didn't do any, to make sure I still had my craft together, all the stuff that I needed.
And
then I took off.
That's good.
So how did you come up with your business name?
Ooh, that's hard. Well, of course, my nickname was Oso. So once I thought of that, I was like, okay, I could be the captain, but the captain of what? Like, I came up with so many names, and then I thought of Captain Leash. Like, okay, I'm the captain of the dogs. I thought of it that way. Like, just how I call myself the fur whisperer. I love dogs. So dogs attract to me too. So I feel like we was talking about superpowers. I'm kind of like, I feel like that's my superpower.
Yeah. Dog whisperer?
Yeah, dog whisperer.
Definitely.
Not maybe all the pets, but dogs. Some other pets, but dogs are my main.
Your main.
My main. I love them. Things. Like, they become my family. So it's kind of like meditation too. So
You could do Reiki on animals too.
what she said?
You could do what?
You could do Reiki on pets too.
I can't. Do you feel like? Actual question. Do you feel like I am Reiki in them when I groom them, or is this like a specific way?
You can. I mean, Reiki is in all of us. We can all use it and do it. So it's energy. So you probably could already be doing it naturally because it's a natural energy.
It's so funny. I had a client. She was a new client, and she had like a Australian sheepdog. And I could tell she was a little heavier than when she should have been. She looked funny looking. Ended up grooming her, and the next day her mom calls me. She goes, "Thank you for coming to groom her because my dog had cancer and I didn't even know it."
Oh, really?
She didn't know her dog had cancer until I groomed the dog. She couldn't see. She couldn't see anything.
Oh, gotcha.
She was like, I didn't want to take her low, but you were adamant about me taking her low. I was like, and for some reason, I was just like, she
taking her
low,
what?
Low, taking her for a little lower. It was already hot. I could tell that she was just like not feeling good. So I was like, no, I think we should just take her low. And it was just the next day she called. She was like, MeMe, like, I don't know what to tell you. I just want to thank you because you saved my dog. Even though the dog ended up dying, but
you should trust that intuition of you because absolutely you have that energy in you. If that's what you feel like you're calling into, of course you're gonna be connected to that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm actually doing something, but making them cute.
I ask a question. Now, all the dogs you said you had as a child, did you recall ever going back, like trying to like groom them and putting bows on? Do you remember anything like that?
I never did though. Like. Because my stepdad, he had crazy dogs though. Like we had Rottweilers.
Okay.
One of my favorite dogs was Snowman, but we end up.
Wait.
Yeah. His name was Snowman.
Was he in Arizona?
Yeah. He was all white and he was a lab. But I think we ended up moving or something. We couldn't take him, and so I never seen him again. But I don't remember trying to groom him. I probably try to give him baths, but so much happened over my life that other stuff. Yeah. Probably just blocks those memories.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how long have you been grooming for, like, as of today?
As of today, I'm almost 5 years. Anniversary's coming up.
Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are we gonna turn up at the?
So y'all think I should have like an anniversary party?
I think you should have like a park party.
A park party?
A paw party.
Paw party. Yeah. Like all my clients.
A paw party at the park.
We're going to bring Mr. Blesser.
Yeah, a paw party at the park. Bring all the dogs. Let them have little snacks.
Get somebody like bake some dog treats.
We'll do a podcast with the puppy.
Right, we're going to talk to him. We're going to interview him.
Yes.
We can interview the owners, but not the pets.
Okay.
Unless you get the owners, not the pets.
What about Yorkie? We can bring your Yorkie. We can bring Oreo.
Frankie J will be all over everybody.
It's not gonna say nothing.
My dog
talk.
Thank you.
My baby talk.
I don't talk dogs, so how we gonna interview them?
Yeah. No, we would interview the actual owners.
Invite the mic.
Yeah, they might lick
Y'all
it.
can do like a video podcast.
And they sure ain't gonna drink no martini.
They might.
Doggy teeny.
They might be like, can I get a glass
My dog likes weed.
what do they call them? Bellini? Can I get a Bellini?
We could sell them to the owners. Y'all want a dog teeny?
Yeah.
A dog teeny. Rub your Bellini. Rub your Bellini.
Thank you guys for the idea.
Yeah.
So y'all helping.
She can get some rub your Bellinis.
5 years is amazing.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Second off. So, what would you suggest for those people that are afraid of dogs? Like, how would you have them get over their fears?
I'll tell you guys about my mother-in-law.
Bless
she
her.
moved here from Chicago. She was so afraid of dogs. She wasn't for no dog. I had a pit bull. His name was King. We had to put him down. Rest in peace. He was a bad boy. Anyway, she was so afraid of dogs, and I was just like, you know what? He's a pit. Pits are protectors, you know. They generally don't like other dogs, but they love people. So what I suggest is that you just put yourself in the environment with a dog. Go to dog shelters. Go walk the dog. Spend time with a dog. Maybe babysit someone's dog. It's kind of like birth control, maybe.
Babysit like
But why would you do that?
Dog control?
Yeah.
Why would you? Just so you can get comfortable with the dog. You can see if the dog is really for you. Personally, I think dogs choose. Well, you can choose each other, but I believe everybody should have a dog.
I
First
believe
off.
dogs choose.
You think everybody should have a dog?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what?
It's good.
I
It
never
sets off
liked
good
dogs
hormones.
before.
My mother,
I
and
think
she
so.
has two now.
Then I got this little, what was she? She was a Shih Tzu. And honestly, I miss her still.
Yeah.
And she was so connected to me. It was strange. It
Yeah.
was like a strange thing. She knew, because I'm a little particular about being touched. So she would sit next to me. But she knew when she could put her paw on my leg. And my bedroom door, she would put her paws like this in my bedroom door.
Aww.
And I'd be getting dressed, and so I look over, and if I wasn't in the mood, I'd be like, nah. And she would stay, but she would do with her paws like this. And then I'd be like, come on. And then she would come in the room. She always, it's always like a weird little connection with her because she always kind of knew my personality. So we had like this mutual respect for each other.
Smart dogs.
She was so like, and we would go out for a walk, and I never need a leash for her.
Yeah, that's my Oreo. Yep. Shih Tzus, but still, that's Shih Tzus.
She could walk with me.
But we had a mastiff that
She
was
was
like
amazing.
that.
I
He didn't
loved her
jump
a lot.
on me or anything, but he would jump on her dad, but he wouldn't jump on me because he knew I didn't.
They
He
know.
knew.
They feel
I like a
energy.
smart now. A smart dog I
they
could do,
do.
but when they crazy and sporadic, no.
Yeah.
See, my thing is that if you do all this and you get attached, their lifespan is what drives me.
Yeah,
crazy.
my grandmother
I don't want to get
has
so
her heart
attached,
been
and then they end
every
up like
couple
passing
10
away.
years.
Yeah.
That's what my fear is because.
And that's why I didn't like dogs from the beginning. Because when I was little, I had this cute little white dog, and she died. And when she died in my room, and I would sleep with her when she died. And I was like probably in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
And I didn't sleep in my room for like a long time. So after that, I was like, nope, no pets in my house. I'm not doing pets.
See, that's my thing. What would you tell somebody?
That's another
like
thing that I recommend too. Like, if you lose a pet, I think that you should get a pet, like either within the next year.
Yeah, close.
We did.
Immediately,
When we
yeah.
lost.
Oh,
That's what we
you're
did
never
for my
gonna
daughter.
get. You're never gonna get one unless like you have a kid or something, or
Yeah.
you wait years later. You find a dog or the dog finds you years later. You know. And most of the time, once you lose a dog finds you.
Yeah.
And
Another dog.
Yeah. Why do you think like? So my dog passed away from cancer. It was really hard. You know how I went through that whole thing.
Yes.
And I never wanted to get another dog because my dog was like my child, like exactly what you say. It was. Everybody knows Chico and how
Where you went.
Yeah, and when we went to get another dog, we waited about a year or two, and I was upset that they were getting another dog, and I didn't want that dog. I didn't want.
Ready.
I just felt like why do you think you have that feeling of? Why are you bringing someone here? Is it territorial?
Yeah,
Of course.
definitely territorial.
Okay.
So she probably was just too attached to.
Yeah, she was.
her lifestyle.
You definitely can get attached to your dog sibling, your dog.
Yeah, we have to think about the energy and the spirits that are connected
And
to
they have souls
just
too.
like like people, right? So we go through passings of people and energies and connections, and dogs do the same thing in our lives. They come to us when we need them, and they leave when we don't need them anymore. So that connection we have to learn to release, and that's the issue
See, that would be
with
hard.
allowing something else to come into your life, whether it be a dog or a relationship or whatever. It's learning to disconnect from that piece because your energy and your spirit has grown away from that situation, and we don't allow that to come back in, just having a dog. Like for me, I want a Labradoodle. But that dog is not going to come to me without that spirit that I'm asking for.
Exactly.
That's just not going to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then it's still like,
But that's
at the top of my thing that I'm thinking about is, at some point this dog is going to pass.
But enjoy the time you have with it.
Exactly.
We all gonna die.
But at some point in time, I'm going to pass away, or you're going to pass away.
Everybody's going to pass away.
That doesn't stop you from talking to me.
No.
Because I could be gone tomorrow.
We'll be talking to nobody.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say this. I was raised by T to the E, and I was raised afraid of dogs.
And I'm surprised you
Yeah, the fact that I got a dog is a long step for me. But
the culture.
Yes, definitely. We were not raised to be just dog people. Like people at school that had dogs, I just didn't get it. Like, why do y'all have a dog in your house? Type of thing.
That stinks.
Right, yeah,
It's
right, stuff like that. So, but once they literally become your companions. They know your feelings.
And he attached to you.
Yes, and he did. And when I'm sad, he'll come sit right by. It's like
realized
they know.
You need him.
Even my dog, even my daughter's dog right now, he's a Yorkie. That's my daughter's dog. But I remember last year, I sat on the couch and I was crying. I don't, Lord knows whatever I was crying about, but I was crying hard. And that dog was like this.
Yeah,
and I was like, get off me, Frankie. And he was like,
But he was trying to help
and I was
you.
like, Frankie, get off me.
No.
But he was not going to get off
Yeah.
me. He was
I'm
like,
here to help you.
So they
Yeah.
know your feelings.
Love me.
Yeah.
for whatever reason, I was, he just was like, and my daughter was watching because he was like all in my chest. He was like, Frankie, stop. Like, why are you doing that to her? But
He probably
he's
was feeling
concerned.
your
Right.
emotions and stuff, yeah.
I
Yeah.
think dogs are the best pets.
Yeah.
I like dogs better than humans.
Me too.
Okay, now,
No, but it's real. It's real
He's
though.
far now.
you like everything.
Like
better?
everything better than
Because
you.
you know what, like you say, I was crying and I was upset about something, and he was asleep.
They know.
But some
dog.
dogs be
He
so,
came to
okay,
me,
so
and I was like, I
let's
didn't want
switch
to,
this
but it
up
made
a
me
little
feel
bit.
better.
Yes. It's like
I know that dogs are loving and they are healing and they have good spiritual personalities. But let's talk about the dogs that are just off the chain.
the badasses.
Like
No,
my next door neighbor
because
dog.
listen,
Oh, let me tell y'all.
You
I'm
can
a
get a
dog
dog
over
if you
there.
want to. You can be
scared
the
the
most
crap out
spiritual
of me.
person inclined. That's why I'm afraid to get another dog. I do want a Labradoodle, but I'm gonna have to pray about and meditate all over that little being before he comes in my house because sometimes you can get a little shit that just like,
Asshole.
my grandmother has a dog, and when my uncle has passed now, but when my uncle first brought him to the house, he would bite you. So if you got close to him, he will bite you. We call him Tank. So Tank will bite you. After my uncle passed, Tank doesn't bite anymore, and he's very particular. So he comes to me, which I'm like, Tank, get away from me. But he will come right to me and sit next to me.
Yeah.
But Tank will he pisses on everything. Like he will crawl up in your lap and he does not care.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
No.
Tank is so.
Yo,
But before that, he'll bite you. So now that he don't bite, he just
he has
Now
these
he just-
behaviors.
now he just piss on you. Like my uncle gone. Now that my uncle is gone, he passed away.
Correction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause
Have you ever had an experience of anything?
But before
about
that, he would
fighting
bite you.
or anything?
No.
No,
now
yes,
that my
you have.
uncle is
You have.
passed,
Yeah.
Okay,
she
yeah,
does.
please tell that story.
She does have a story.
Yes. As far as like biting me, yes.
Ooh.
I have been bit in the face by a chow chow.
Lord.
Those dogs are
Yeah.
He was a big chow chow, but he was a very, very severely mad at chow chow. So I kind of don't blame him because, I'm a dog lover. So, like, I don't blame him, but at the same time,
That's like, yeah, I get you.
it changed my life for like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the day that you got bit too.
I think it was more shocking. I was shocked.
Because you were trying to help him and he
was
wasn't taking it
shocked.
as help. Yeah.
Yes. But I was on his level. He had an advantage. I just remember, like, he bit me. I stood up and I was just like, what do I do? Like, I just remember pulling him off of me.
Do you so have you changed any of your like techniques?
Oh, yeah.
Or methods?
It's so funny. My mom brought me muzzles. She had me write up a policy. Like, she's like, oh, no, it's time to get serious. Like, you cannot be, which I got. And so, my cousin, Tiffany, she calls me Almira. That used to be me. I used to think that all dogs are cute, no dogs stink. But now I'm like, oh, your dog cute.
They all got teeth.
So now you watch them.
Yeah, now, but like it had to like wake me up. God, that's kind of like God's. For me, it was like God's way of saying, okay, like.
Now you can whisper to them, but be careful of the energy.
Be careful. What Cardi say? Be careful. Be careful. But yes, and I think I needed that though. I needed that lesson.
So what do you think is like your like overall? So you feel like we all come up in this life, right? When we talk about what we're supposed to be doing. So what is the biggest thing you think, like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, I love these animals, I'm like the whisperer or whatever. So what do you think is your biggest thing that you think about, like, going forward 5 years from now? What do you want to do when you think about animals in your life and what you're representing as far as your business?
There's so much I want to do. Like, now, there's so much I want to do.
What about what we talking
like
about?
fundraisers, and then like what we were talking about, I definitely plan to open up a dog shelter.
Okay.
That's my ultimate goal. Ultimate dog shelter, dog daycare, just dog everything, dog training, like everything.
Like, there's a doggy daycare by my house that is like it actually says like doggy daycare preschool something. It's weird. But you go in there and there's like this rows, and you can watch them like circle throughout the day and those types of things.
And I want to have like the works cameras where you can check in on your dogs. You know,
so like a doggy daycare or vacation
but more
center?
of a shelter though.
Shelter for like dogs that don't have a home?
Yes.
Okay.
Homeless dogs.
So what are you going to do with
dogs?
them?
Dogs need to be rehomed, rehabilitate them, get them new homes. If they can't have new homes,
so you're thinking like
make them
hiring
actually
vets?
feel at home too.
Are you going to have like physicians, like vets?
Yes, I would definitely have to hire at least 1 or 2 physicians. I'm thinking about going back to be a veterinarian myself,
That'd be awesome.
Because for me, who got pets in here?
I want one.
You been to the vet?
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
It's
very expensive.
It's ridiculous. I don't want my business to be run.
There's a 24-hour ER by my house.
And they're expensive.
Yeah.
I don't want to be expensive.
Yeah,
you want to be
affordable.
Be
Because
realistic.
for me, it's not about the money. It's not about the money.
It's about the animals.
It's about the animals and the family.
But you have to think
and
about
that mama with cancer.
Okay,
that mama with diabetes.
So think about this though.
Who needs that dog?
Let's just be real though.
Yes.
You say it's not about the money. I just want to like really kick it to you on a business
But it is,
side.
huh?
It's not about the money,
It's not.
but to employ physicians, to employ X-ray technicians, to employ people that are going to be able, and then to have the medications on site, to employ all that. It's not about the money, you're right.
Right.
Because a lot of these people, when it comes to pets, do you really think in the pet field it's about the money?
No.
No, because humans are not, they're not allotted in those versions. So it's really not about the money for people who are in that business. So the goal maybe is that you find opportunities to have donations or donators or volunteers or
grants and all
people that will grant you more help. So then getting your vision out there to inspire people what your purpose is and why you're doing it.
And I find that to be the hardest part.
But how do you express that?
And I think that's what I'm trying to figure out, to be honest with you. How do I express that?
I mean, so when you share stories, do you share stories?
I'm not really a talker.
Yeah. I think it's something that's just going to take her time.
Yeah, and that's why it's not that I need healing. That's why I was talking to you. I just need to heal.
Yeah.
From your experiences and things that you...
Yes.
Yeah. But this is obviously your purpose and your journey. Right. So your steps are to move forward in expressing that internally so that you can get it externally as part of a vision, right? And what you're connected to.
Like to express my vision.
But you already have a gift, so you use the animals to bring out that, right? They're there with you, they understand you, they connect with you, and so you can tell their stories. And maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do, is tell the stories of these little guys.
That's true. Like I was saying, like I have people who have
you were just
cancer,
telling
like,
us.
all kind of.
Like you have pictures and you can be like, this little guy told me this and I shared this with him. It's real though, it's real.
No, it's real, girl. It's real.
Yeah, so you could share that. You could, what was his name with the cancer? Like, this is so-and-so and he came to me and I...
Panda.
And then now Panda, ain't that funny? But now we know that he had cancer and then we were able to get him so that he could move on. Because he could have been in more suffering longer than that had you not reached him. So your power and your connection with that, just communicate with that.
Yeah.
All right. So, MeMe, How do you feel? Because I feel like this is like, it differs from household to household. So how do you feel about like dogs who are inside dogs versus outside dogs? I know. Let me just tell you, I'm not grown up. Me, like the first dog we had, it was a strictly outside dog. The second dog we had, my mom wasn't having it. She wasn't gonna let it be a solely inside dog. But we had a cage right by the back door that it could come in.
Because it was too hot outside.
So
I do have feelings.
You got feelings. You got feelings.
Oh, but one time the dog got really terrified when the alarm went off and went in her bathroom. In her
roommate cried.
I
I wasn't mad at him though because the noise. Because what happened is we had someone living with us. Instead of putting it on stay, they put it on away. So away, whenever something moves, the sensors went off. And that noise was piercing his ears and just freaked him out. So I didn't get mad at him. I was mad. I had to clean it up. Right. But I wasn't mad at him because it wasn't his fault.
That's scary.
All the other dogs we've had have been outside.
Because they're crazy as hell.
Yeah.
What kind of dogs have y'all had?
We've had bull masters.
Crazy dogs.
French, stop. We
our
had
bull masters
nice
are.
Dogs. We had French bull masters.
Y'all
they weren't cheap dogs.
Up, so what does that say about?
No,
they were.
Wait. That's a good question.
No, but let her answer.
The question is, what do you think?
The French bull masters, they were completely fine. The strays my dad got from,
No, they were pit bulls, but they was like mixes.
They was mixed.
So, how do you feel about people having inside dogs versus outside dogs? Like, what is your stance on that?
Oh, it's so hard. Like, we're in Arizona, so
that's a struggle.
It's a struggle.
Like, what's having inside kids or outside kids?
Right.
But people don't look at not everybody looks
For
at
me, all my dogs will be inside.
Yes.
Okay,
no matter what.
No matter what. I'm the dog lady. Oh, no matter what.
She said, I'm the dog lady.
My pet was all. I love King. I miss my King Daddy. Anyway, yeah, but all my dogs will be inside. But there are people who, like you, who believe dogs belong outside.
Mm-hmm.
Hairy, not hairy. Big, small, Chihuahua, outside. Mm-hmm. But me, I prefer my dogs inside. But in the dogs that are outside, they look worse than the dogs that are inside. But sometimes the dogs inside look worse. It just depends on the owner.
Who the owner is.
It depends on the owner. The crazy dogs, they ain't getting trained.
So do you think
they
it's
ain't getting no
inhumane to have your dog outside? We're not going to say Arizona, but if we lived in a nice state, like you lived in San Francisco, she lived in San Francisco.
I don't think it's...
Okay.
But he's
you got a nice backyard. If you have a big size backyard, I feel like
I had some pets that we got a big old. We lived in Washington, so we had a big old yard for them, and they had their own house.
And the weather probably was better.
Yeah. Right. When it got crazy, I would bring them in the house and let them sleep in the house.
But of course, I believe they should be outside also. Sometimes.
So you think indoor, like a kid? Indoor.
Yeah, they should have a doggy door.
But then, how do you feel about this? Like, okay, so people take their shoes. Some people take their shoes off the door. But how do you feel about like this dog being outside, rolling around in the grass, then coming back in your house, possibly slapping themselves on your couch?
Getting on
I don't really think about that. I don't know.
You don't?
I do. He had to get some wipes. We wiping his feet.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
My dog ain't gonna be doing all that.
But
dog was doing all that.
Right though.
He wouldn't be in my bed first of all. Okay, you're not getting in my bed. You're not getting on my couch. Like, that's when you set boundaries for.
Okay.
Dogs are like kids, so of course they need batteries and need training.
Okay.
Like my mom, her dogs can't go in her kitchen. They know they can go in her
Thank
kitchen.
you.
So, because when I think of outside dogs and people that let them in, like I think like the dog is going out there and stuff is getting on them, and then they coming back in your house and they're getting in your bed or they're.
No, I'm going to watch you and I'm going to wipe you. I know. Right. I love you, but you're not going to be out there bringing all that stuff in my house.
We wipe our dog every time he comes around. I always wipe him.
Like, and then,
my dog, he's never really been like into rolling in dirt. Like he likes to kick it, when he's done peeing or whatever. But
okay, so then he come get in your bed.
How about them when they be scooting on their butts on your rug?
They need the anal glands done.
What?
Anal glands expressed.
Elaborate.
She already told me to elaborate.
So an anal gland is a sac that's in the butt, pretty much, and it fills with excess poop. And so it gets pretty, sometimes they can rupture, they can cause you to get, butt cancer, colon cancer, so it's good to clean it out.
Who cleans
Tell
it?
them how you clean it, because she told me she cleans it out.
You clean it?
Yours or other people's dogs?
No, the dogs. Tell them how you clean it.
She said yours.
Hold on, pause. Before you answer this question, do we have those?
Right.
No, I need you to tell that.
I'm no, Bar.
No, but please tell.
Well, I watched mine if I think about it.
I'll be opening it.
Girl.
Okay, so what it is, so it's like, the butt sack, right? And then it's like a sack here. What I do is I lift the tail, so like the butt is exposed. a lot of dogs don't like this, okay? And I basically go under the sack. I feel for the 2 sacks, and you basically push them up, and you push them together to bust them open, and poop squirts out.
Do you have
it could
gloves?
be squirted out that far.
I have to pray.
Wait, answer her question.
You don't wear gloves?
I don't wear gloves.
No, I have to pray again.
It can be green, it can be brown, it can be thick, it can be watery, and it's down.
Kim's losing it right now.
I can't breathe.
She told me this at it was one holiday. It was just recent.
Yeah.
Has it ever squirted on you before?
It never squirted on me. I always like jump back. I've been like, woo! It never got me before.
But your fingers
you know what?
touching it.
God bless you.
But at the same time, I'm like water hosing it, doing it, like shampooing it, like, yeah.
Wait, so you massaging the
well, it stinks, so you have to like freshen that booty back up. See, being a groomer is hard work. That's why I charge what I charge. See?
Wait a minute.
Kimmy is over here losing it right now.
Kimmy is having a fit.
I don't even think I could breathe a little bit.
Okay, so if you don't like do that, it can rupture. Your dog can have poop stuff.
But God makes everybody to do.
That's what did I tell you? I said that's good.
I was not made for that.
Do you don't know how many parents will be like, oh my God, you are so blessed. I would not be able to do that.
Oh, they tell you that?
Oh yeah, they'd be like, girl, I would not. Girl,
you probably get a lot of tips off of that too. I'm like,
that's fine.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fine, baby girl.
Yeah.
So what do you go eat?
Never in my life will I ever in my life
You ain't getting back there?
No.
Just saying again.
Not ever. You know what? I will call you.
Yeah, so it's basically like a pimple, yeah.
A shit pimple.
Oh my God, help me.
A gump shit.
God make everybody a different thing.
Casey T have never sat in with us, but tonight she's like, I think she's disgusted.
I think everybody's disgusted. I'm sorry, guys.
She's good though. You should.
Yeah.
You see them scooting? Call Captain.
Wait,
Come stay your dog.
this is what I love.
Is that why
though.
they're scooting? Cause
Can I say this though?
Yeah.
Because while we over here freaking out, she like, yo, but I got you.
She's serious, and that's good.
Call Captain Leash. I'll rescue.
That's why God.
So that gland, are
That's
they just
your job,
scratching it
though.
on the rug? Is that why? Because it itches?
Oh my God.
You know.
And how often does it need to be popped?
At least every 6 months.
Oh, Lord
3
bless
months.
me.
Depends. Some dogs fill up faster.
How you know it don't squirt?
It
It's not
depends.
gonna squirt in your face.
Listen. It all depends on what you're putting into your dog. If you're giving your dog fucking pedigree, stop right now.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about dog food.
Oh, don't get me started with dog food. Don't get me started with the treat.
Yes.
Oh my God. Do you know how many houses I walk into and I see pedigree? And they're like, my dog shits so much. You're giving your dog nothing but corn. Of course he's shitting all day. Of course his booty raw. Of course he's shedding. Of course he's losing weight. You want corn? Like,
pedigree is the worst.
It's not the. It's one of the worst of the worst. There's more out there, but that's.
So can you tell us what's the best? What would you recommend?
Nothing with corn in it. Just something natural. No.
Can we just put some turkey meat together and call it a day?
Absolutely. You can even do that. Boil them some chicken.
That's what I used to do with my pimples. Like, we used to boil some chicken.
Give them some goat milk. Like.
And you just put it on top of the pedigree? Or
No,
don't give them the pedigree at all?
See, yeah.
I thought maybe it was they would give them their corn portion, and then you put the chicken and the rice.
No.
They're gonna tear your whole house up.
What about in order to make because with our dogs, my dad would do this in order to make their meal more flavorful.
Okay, what's your daddy do?
Pour some grease.
I want to know.
Take that grease with the food.
Put some grease and some hot water, and then you'll have the hard food and soft food and mix it up.
And put an egg in it. Mix it up.
Yeah, he did put half a
Lard. That was lard?
It was like bacon grease. It might have been bacon
Some
grease.
bacon grease and an egg.
It was for flavor.
But
he didn't put a lot. He didn't put a lot. But he did put it on.
We used to do that too, and we'll pop an egg in there and then mix it up.
Listen,
we always felt like an egg was good for their coat.
Well, eggs are good for the coat, yes.
It smells good.
I'm sure the dog tore it up. Hey, they will tear up anything if you let them.
I give my dog Chorus holistic food. I really grain free, soy, anything, whatever I feed myself, I feed him.
Egg. Okay. Bam. She
I don't give him anything but bottled water.
I love her. You want to know
something like
bottled water?
That's all.
Mr. Buster get bottled water too.
Oreo gets
you better believe I buy a $2,500 dog. He getting bottled water. You think I'm gonna let that dog drink out that sink?
My dog will not.
My dog ain't drinking foster water. I ain't drinking foster water.
We tried to.
I don't drink foster water. You think I'm gonna let him drink some foster water and pay $2,500 for him?
He didn't know what to do with it.
One day my husband he tried to get that food some foster water. Oreo was looked at him like, I know you did not give me no foster water.
You better give my baby some bottled water.
Put some foster water in here.
He had to.
He has to see the bottle. He did a couple licks and he still was like,
that ain't it.
That ain't it. That ain't it.
My dog do that.
They're so smart, dog. The way you treat
You
yourself.
treat them how you want to be treated. And they gonna love you.
They spirit animals, y'all. Don't forget that dogs are spirit animals.
I'm still stuck on that poop.
I was so done when she told me that. Go ahead.
What are the prices?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
So I charge by the breed.
Okay.
So like Shih Tzus are 45 to 55, depending on size, condition. Are they matted? Are they not matted? Are they taking
You
care
better be
of?
taking care of your Shih Tzu.
Right, because they get matted.
Yeah, they do.
So they have real live hair. Like
it's real
hair.
Them little babies get so matted so quickly.
Yes.
So it's based on breed,
Based on
size.
breed. Yeah, pits are normally like 55, 65, depending what you want done. Big dogs, 75. Extra large dogs. 55,
What you gonna do for my Labradoodle?
Your left, it's a puppy. So
I'm about to have
packages
two.
are 40.
Well, I'm about to have two. Mowgli and Baloo are gonna be together.
Pugs, 35.
So how long does it normally take for you from beginning to end?
Great question. So like my new clients, they normally take about 2 hours to 3 hours. I just never know what they're gonna look like, how they're gonna act.
So you meet the dog.
Do you come in? You have like a system, or you
have
come
a
in the house?
That's what I wanted to ask. Like how? Like
so
what
when I
is
come, like if they're a new client, I'll pull up, knock on the door. Hey, I'm MeMe, Captain Leash Mobile. How you doing? Good vibes. I always give them good vibes. And I meet the mom first, and then I say, okay.
Where do you get your good vibes from?
I don't know. I'm a Pisces, so.
Okay.
You're always happy.
I'm always
good
happy.
vibes.
I'm not really
Very
a person unless
forgiving.
you take me there. You know.
And it's ugly.
Okay, so
go
you
ahead.
do your greeting.
But I do my greeting. Then I say, okay, where's your babies? I like to meet them, and I always come with treats. That's how I get them. And I like to have, some dogs don't eat pork, y'all. Okay, my dog don't eat pork. So, excuse me. Okay, let me come with the vegan treats, man.
I'm done.
I
only feed him chicken and turkey.
And
So
sometimes
and then I
fine too.
say, what would you like for me to set up? Because it's in home, so it's wherever you want. It's about where you can see and where your dog's comfortable. So you want it in the garage, the backyard, the front of the house, side of the house. Some people put me in their laundry rooms. People who have nice ass houses put me in their laundry rooms, and they set me up, and I set up, and then I get to work.
And how long does it take you?
So, like I was saying, depending on the dog. New clients 2 hours. Regular clients at least hour and a half.
Will you come to my grandma's house?
Yes, I would love to.
So I know that you said
I love working with the elderly. They're fun.
So I know you said what would you charge, but do you charge on an hour or is that like a base price?
No, I charge by the breed, and then also charge a travel fee as well. I need to throw that in there too. Depending on where I gotta go, I pretty much go all over the valley. So.
Okay.
Have you thought about getting one of those trucks where you can do everything?
Yeah, that's why I seen those little.
Yeah, that's why we need the grants. I'm working on my LLC right now so I can get grants because my vision is like a school bus, a short bus. So you can still see through the windows, have enough space, and wrap it with whatever my logo
Yeah, that's cute.
That's cute. And
All
have
right,
all your
so
equipment on there.
Before we end off for the night, I just have one last question. What is your all-time favorite thing about grooming? What makes why does grooming make you excited? You know what I'm saying?
To see them from rough, raggedy, dirty to beautiful. They actually smile. I don't know if y'all know this.
They do. And I got a question.
She's not done the end.
Go, Kim. What's your question?
No, finish. But I have a question. I'm just letting you know.
You can see their glow when I'm done with them. Their booties be shaking. They be happy, smiling, licking me, giving me kisses. They give me kisses. Some of them, when I start to the nappy ones, once I just start to shave them, they're kissing me already. Some dogs I know oh, you're ready and they just be kissing me, loving me, like it's like saying thank you. So, and then seeing their parents like all happy, like it's just a blessing.
It's satisfying.
It's definitely satisfying. I love it.
So how do you choose the style of the cuts? Because I noticed some of them was different, and then some of them like, was that dog?
So cute.
Yeah,
they don't even look like the same dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I let the parents choose. Sometimes parents let me do my thing. But most times I say, do you have a picture? Something you want, done. Some parents are very anal about what they look like.
Do they stand there with you the whole
Some
time?
parents stand there with me the whole time. Some kids, which I don't mind the kids. I love the kids. That's one girl told me, "Oh my God, I want to be just like you." Like, really? So yeah, I don't mind, but it's still kind of like, okay, you gonna stand here the whole time? I get it. I know the purpose of me is for you to watch me, but you gonna stand this close?
Do you paint nails and put little things on them?
Yes. Recently, I started painting nails. I'm gonna start doing dyes. I'm gonna do it. I do bows. I do bandanas. Do different styles. Yeah. But the style definitely depends on the dog.
Do like initials? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to branch you out. Little buzz cut with the initials in it.
You can get the, how you
put a little rainbow unicorn in there.
Now some of these people ask you to do
But you need to start with your own line of stuff.
That's what I was gonna get to next.
Yeah,
so I want to do a shampoo.
But you could also have
clothing like your Walmart,
handkerchiefs or your own leashes. To start with doing those things for free.
Right, because I do
give
giveaways.
It to them.
I do giveaways.
Yeah.
And that was one thing
So do they get it like a handkerchief when you're done with them?
So even like a bandana with mine.
Yeah.
With
your logo or
with
whatever.
Captain Leisha, you take a picture on it.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's another thing. I want to do a shampoo. I want to do bandanas. I want to do dog.
You're going
to.
just
do it.
I'm going to. I'm working on that. I'm going to.
You don't even gotta work on it.
It's
just something you gotta do. It's not even that hard. Just do it.
Just do it.
Alright, that'll be really dope. So before we end off for the night, do you want to go ahead and do you have any shout outs that you want to give to anyone in dogs? And then on top of that, do you want to shout out, go ahead and tell everybody your social media where they can find you at?
Alright, first I'm going to shout out my social media. I'm on Facebook, Captain Leash Mobile Dog Grooming. IG is _Captain Leash. And I have Snapchat. It might be Licious one, I don't know, or it might be Captain Leash Mobile Dog Grooming. But yeah, just you find me. And then as far as shout outs, I definitely want to thank you ladies for having me. I gotta thank y'all. This is bomb platform. Y'all doing the damn thing. I'm just saying. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Appreciate it. Cream of the Crop Marketing made my shirt tonight.
Dude, I like it.
I know this chick that can groom your dog, and it says Fur Whisperer.
So we gotta get a picture of you in front of the banner.
Thank you for the crowd marketing and promotions. Shout out to my hubby. He my number one fan. He was like one of the first people to help me. He brought my first clippers. My first spray, shampoo, and then also my mom. She helped me get my tub, my table. So I want to shout her out too. Of course, God.
All day.
All day. He blesses me every day. He wakes me up every day. So.
I'm so proud of you.
Yes, we are.
Thank y'all. It's good when people say they're proud of you.
You know what? It's so amazing when somebody do what they love.
Where you went to
it's so funny. I didn't tell you guys. I got into a little trouble too, like back in 2017. I had a misdemeanor. And so that kind of blocked my blessings too. So it kind of like pushed me to do this more. So I want to thank police
maybe
officers.
It didn't block your blessings. It didn't block your blessings. It pushed your blessings.
It definitely did.
You are crazy.
It definitely did.
So when you want to do yoga in the park with your dogs,
no, she's doing good.
No, but they can work together.
I can donate my time.
Y'all gonna do dog yoga?
Yeah, in the park with the dogs. Yes. The dogs are on the yoga mats with their parents. My dog is on.
Mr. Blessing is not coming to do doggy.
Nobody didn't invite you.
Let's wrap it up.
Hey,
damn.
me, ladies.
You gotta calm Mr. Blessings down.
We enjoyed you.
We
enjoyed you.
All right. So thank you so much, MeMe, for coming out and sharing all your dog knowledge with us. Because a few things I didn't know, but we don't have to. But we're gonna go ahead and sign out for the night. Oh shoot.
That's late.
Got to.
Okay, it's before I sign out, like I said, I'm very proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna be doing something real great one day.
Amen.
You already
It's
done.
T to the E. No, greater.
Yes, great.
Living your best life.
Yes, right.
It's Kimmy. We out.
Tracy.
Queen Bee.
What was my name?
Tasty.
This is our first time.
Also, baby.
It should be 5150, but I'm gonna go.
Yeah, don't forget to book Captain Leash Mobile for your dog grooming needs.
Hey.
Oh, I also do dog sitting. Okay.
Yes, all the time.
There we go. Get at her. Thank you so much, MeMe, for coming out.
No doubt. Thank you.
Wish you the best of luck. You will have much success.
Yeah.
Like y'all weak ass little thotties. Gotta call your sugar daddy just to buy an entree. But please don't get it twisted. Come try me and you might get your wig lifted. My daddy taught me well, so I don't with the snitches. Nah. Just know I'm bougie and you gotta what? Deal with it. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times, your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spinning facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's raps. Wrap it up then. It's your girl Nike on the track.